Right, chickens to check out. So today, gonna talk about a video. Well, talk about something that I don't think I've talked about before. But the reason why I'm talking about it because I've seen on Twitter, um, there was somebody who posted about basically the sick of all this stuff what's going on now. It's all related to that, and how they got the feel that can't go on. There's nothing here left for me now. Blah blah blah. So and like they want to take their own life and all this stuff. That's what they put out. But in so much words anyway. And so she put a tweet out. So obviously she's gonna get a lot of replies. And obviously, I didn't go through all of them. Could have been there for fucking about 2 hours. But let's just say that from what I've seen, probably about yeah. So from what I've seen, 100% of them were saying no, don't do it. No, you must absolutely not take your own life. That's stuff like that. Or if you do that, they've won and all this stuff. Blah blah blah. I'm like, listen, like, I'm not condoning death or taking your life or anything like that. I'm not condoning that. But if someone feels that there's literally nothing else to go on live for, right? Especially let's say you've got no responsibilities like kids and whatever. You got no kids and no partner, stuff like that. And because it's getting to the point now where we hitting. It's really starting to heat up now. It's really starting to heat up where now, if you're not gonna get fucking, if you don't get the clot shot, then a lot of places are saying you can't work. You can't go to the shop and all this bullshit. So it's really starting to heat up, and for some people, they don't want to live in that existence. They don't want to be in that existence where they're basically a prisoner in their own planet. Because that's what it is. It's basically becoming a prison planet already. People don't want to live in that. And I just feel like, I feel it's really condescending and almost like, yeah, I just feel it's like really condescending how somebody you don't even know, right, is telling you, fair enough, you've put the tweet out for the general public to comment on. But I just find it condescending how people are going to try and tell people, oh, no, you shouldn't do this. Oh, you absolutely not. Or, we're here for you and all this stuff. You know what? But in reality, no, you're not. No, you're not. A lot of people put all these replies. A lot of people put out stuff like, oh, say, message me whenever you want. Talk to me whenever you want. Be here for you and all this stuff. When in reality, once they've sent that tweet, a minute later they forgot about who they literally forgot about what they just said, or they forgot about who they've just been talking to. Because in reality, most people don't give a fucking rat's ass. No one cares. Okay, and that's the reality of life, I'm afraid. People can put this. People can put this facade out, or how loving and caring they are, or they want to help these people and that, help people do this, help people do that. And I'm not saying there aren't people who genuinely do care. Of course, there's people who genuinely do care and who genuinely will help, but that's the minority. That's a very, very small amount of people. Okay, people put these little things out saying, you can talk to me whenever or DM me whenever you want. But in reality, right, if they don't really want that. They don't want somebody handing them whenever they feel down. They don't want that person handing them. I can guarantee you that. So it's sort of fucking, again, it's like a dog and, when I see something like that, it's like a dog and pony show. It's like, who you fooling? You ain't fooling me. And again, as I was saying before, it's that person's individual rights what they want to do with their body. The same way it's that person's individual rights whether they want to get fucking the clot shot forever and end. You know what I mean? It's that person's prerogative. And if they really do feel that there's nothing here for them, and this is too much, and they don't want to partake in this shit show of an existence, and once they've gone, think about it. Once you've gone, you've got nothing else. There's nothing to worry about once you've come off this earth, or this reality that we're living in right now. Or people talk about the afterlife, all that bullshit, but I'm not even going into that. Once you've come out of this reality by taking your own life or whatever, essentially you got nothing to worry about. Those worries that you've had are now gone. And me personally, I don't really give a fuck whether I live or die or not. Anyway, I've always said that. I've always been that way anyway. I don't really give a fuck if I'm here today or here tomorrow. I don't really care. I'm not really interested. Especially more so now, what's going on now. But that aside, I'm not talking about me. But listen. If that's gonna really make someone feel better, if that's really gonna put an end to their never-ending stress and displeasure they're living in, then who are you to tell somebody that that you should not take your own life? So what do you want that person to do? Live in fucking despair and constant worry, anxiety, a state of depression, like from now, for however long they've been feeling it for, till forever, for however long that goes on. So that person's supposed to do that, right? Yeah. And there's people out there saying, there's people out there you can help, you can phone this number, people out there to help you. No, they're not, bro. Because when shit all hits the fan, bro, and you've got no job, you can't pay your bills, and where you're going to be, and you're going to be in the street. You're going to be on the street, homeless, and you're now going to be that person, yeah, that everybody walks past. We all see people who are homeless and whatever, and we just walk past them. Most people don't give a fuck. We just walk past them, yeah? Me personally, I don't always do that, Sometimes, depending on the person, the situation, and the day, I will stop and talk. I'll buy them food or buy them little snacks or whatever. I've got some drinks, some water in my boot. I'll give them that. I've done that before, yeah? People who, I'll try and talk to some of these homeless people who do seem kind of genuine, who I don't think are on drugs. I will, give them some change or whatever food I got on me. But yeah, because when shit really starts hitting the fan, and you got no job, you got no shit, what are you gonna do then? Are these same people who are telling you to don't end your life, or don't do this, don't do that, or just you can talk to me whenever? Are they gonna support you? Then again, being a female, you probably will. Chances are you're gonna get more support as a female. This is just how life works. No one gives a fuck about a grown man's problems. Simple as that. Yeah. So if there's one homeless woman and one homeless man, we can guarantee the homeless woman is gonna get looked after first. That's just the way life goes. Okay. But anyway, so yeah. So when everything hits the fan and you're now homeless and you can't pay your bills because you don't want that fucking lethal clot shot, yeah, to coexist in this fucking society. If you don't want that because you know because you're wide awake, you know what's going on in this world. You know about these fucking satanic bastards who are trying to are literally out here legally killing people, right? So if people don't want to partake in that, right? And what's going to happen is you're going to get ostracized, and a lot of people have already lost their business and whatnot. And that's just the start of it. People are going to not only lose their business, people are going to lose their jobs. A lot of people are going to be homeless, yeah? And I don't think these same people are going to be helping. I don't think these same people are going to be opening up their house and saying, come move in. We've got a spare room here, come move in. Nah, I guarantee now, most people ain't doing that. Most people are not doing that. It's sort of front. It's all bullshit. I see straight through that bullshit how people talk, right, about that. The same way I see through all the bullshit with this fucking scamdemic, right? I see through the bullshit. Because, as I said before, people don't give a fuck. People don't really care. Most people don't give a flying fuck, okay? And that's just the reality of it, okay? Most people who do really give a flying fuck are probably, you know, if it's, you might be close family or your partner. They, you know, more time than not, it's going to be them who probably will care. But anybody else is not going to give a flying fuck, you know? Some people don't have family, or they might have family who are too far away, might be in a different country and that, and they hear about them, you know, hear about themselves, going to have to deal with this bullshit. And so they don't want to deal with it because, you know, because we know that what's coming down the line now is going to be even worse. This is, again, the pot's just started to boil, okay? The pot's just started to boil, okay? We're not even reaching boiling point yet. Right, yeah, the pot's simmering. The pot's still simmering. We ain't reached the boiling point yet, okay? And it's just only going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse, you know, until most people submit and take that shot. And the ones that don't, we're going to be fucked. Pretty much. And like I said, some people don't want to live like that. They'd rather fucking be off this earth than live like, than be part of this bullshit. So that's all I wanted to say, really. I just think it's really condescending and a lot of false bull. You know, it's all fake. Like, people don't really care, bro. People don't give a fuck. Honestly, people really don't care. You know, not again. I shouldn't say people don't. Most people don't. Okay, majority of people don't give a fuck, and that's it.